Okay, we're going to do another practice problem on constant acceleration. The first thing we do is write down our three equations of kinematics. Final velocity equals initial velocity plus acceleration times time. Final velocity squared equals initial velocity squared plus 2 times acceleration times displacement. Displacement equals initial velocity times time plus 1/2 acceleration times time squared. Now these three equations of kinematics only work for constant acceleration problems. You want to write them down because that helps you to remember them and it helps you to be comfortable working with them. A train accelerates from its metropolitan cruising speed of 20 meters per second. So the train is cruising at 20 meters per second. And that's its initial speed or the starting speed. To its countryside cruising speed of 42. So its final velocity is 42 meters per second. If it takes the train 122 seconds, so the time is 122 seconds. You always write down your givens while you read the question. Don't just read right through the question, break it down like I'm doing. So if it takes a train 122 seconds to do this, what is its acceleration? So A equals question mark. Now what we do is we match up these variables with these equations. We're trying to find A. So let's look at the first one. Do we have VF? Yes. Do we have VI? Yes. Do we have an A in there? Yes. Do we have T? That's the one we're going to use. But just for teaching's sake, let's look why it doesn't work here. We have VF? Yes. We have VI? Yes. We have A? Yes. We have D? No. That's why that one doesn't work, because we don't have D. This one, we have D right off the bat, not going to work. So that's the one we use. So you write it down. This helps you to memorize it. It also helps you to learn how to use it. VF is 42. VI is 20 plus A, which is our unknowns. We just leave it as A, and our time is 122. We just solve for A. Pretty easy. So minus 20 from this side, minus 20 from this side. We get 22 equals 122 times A. So we're going to divide it by 122, divided by 122. Let me get my calculator. I do 22 divided by 122. Whoops, I messed up. 22 divided by 122 equals 0.180. So my acceleration is 0.18, and it's 0.3, so I'm just going to leave that at 0. That'd be meters per second squared. That's going to be your answer now. This is a multiple choice question, quiz. So you look for the multiple choice answer that's as close to 0.180 as possible, because you never really know exactly what the answer key used as far as significant figures. So if your answer is, one of your answer choices is 0.181, you know, okay, I just rounded a little bit differently in a spot, or maybe I rounded somewhere in here and I didn't use the full numbers. There's all kinds of different ways to do it, but that's what your answer should be.